Step 1. Slide the power switch button in the side of the instrument upwards, and the screen will light up immediately. Step 2. Click the menu button to open the menu interface. Records, select to Records. Click the Enter button into the View Records interface. Can view historical records through the up and down button. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. Calibration, select to Calibration. Click Enter button into the calibration. The calibration operation can be carried out in this interface. No need to enforce black and white calibration. Once turning it on, you can start the measurement. It is suggested to perform calibration in following occasions. First use, great change of the environment, long-term unused or inaccurate data, must be need calibration. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. Delete records, select to delete records. Click Enter button into the Delete Records interface. Can perform delete all samples or delete all records separately. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. Average, select to Average. Click Enter button into the Average interface. Default to single measurement. It will take the average value after conducting the corresponding number of measurements according to the settings. Can select the number through the up and down button. Click the Enter button to save and return to the menu interface. Tolerance, select to Tolerance. Click Enter button into the Tolerance interface. On this interface, you can turn off or turn on the tolerance prompt. The instrument has a default tolerance value, and the tolerance value can also be entered manually. If the measured color difference is less than the tolerance value, it is considered qualified. If it is greater than the tolerance value, it is deemed unqualified. Click the Enter button to save and return to the menu interface. Color space, select to color space. Click Enter button into the color space interface. Can select the color space on this interface. Click the Enter button to save and return to the menu interface. Communication, select to Communication. Click Enter button into the communication interface. Can initiate communication with the PC in this interface. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. System settings, select to System settings. Click Enter button into the System Settings interface. In this interface, settings such as time setting, language settings, color offset, backlight, contrast, restore factory, about instrument. Click Back button to return to the menu interface. Step 1. Click the menu button to open the menu interface. Select to Calibration. First, remove the protective cover. Put the white calibration board in the center of the colorimeter and make sure it is close to measuring aperture. Repress testing key to perform white calibration. White calibration is successful. Will automatically switch to the black calibration interface. Keep the measuring port more than 1 m away from any reflective items. Repress testing key to perform black calibration. Calibration is successful and it will return to the menu interface. Step 2. Measure the sample. Use the sample on the right as the reference sample, and the one on the left as the test sample for the test. Place the instrument on the reference sample. Press the measurement button in the back. The screen will display the measurement values of the reference sample. Click the Confirm button to switch to the measurement of the test sample. Place the instrument on the test sample. Press the measurement button in the back. The screen will display the difference between the reference sample and the test sample. Click the Back button. Return to the reference sample test, and then you can measure the next set of samples. Repeat the previous operation steps. The screen will display the difference value between the standard sample and the test sample. The operation of the instrument is completed.